When you think about the top experts in your industry, who comes to mind? How do you think they got there? Where did they start? With a simple article, maybe an interview, maybe a blog. There's a quote by Debbie Allen in her book, The Highly Paid Experts, that says, "What's great about being an expert is that while you're fulfilling your life's mission, you're also influencing and teaching others." And for me, that lights my fire, right? That's why I do what I do. It's not about elevating my status. It's really about empowering and impacting people's lives. And the beauty that I get to do all of that at the same time is like the ultimate euphoria. But how about you? When you're speaking to a group, there's some really important tips that you need to remember and implement each and every time. Whether this is your local networking group like a BNI meeting or a Chamber of Commerce event or an industry function, or maybe you've brought your clients and customers in for a workshop or webinar. So there's really 5 steps. Number 1, you want to introduce yourself and your company. Critical. You've got to set the stage by introducing yourself. Number 2, describe a challenge that you solve. And this is important because it helps the listener identify and go, you know what? I've got that challenge. Maybe this person can help. When you introduce yourself and then start with a challenge that people face, then instantly they're drawn into you if they're the perfect prospect for your business. Number 3, emphasize the pain of not taking action. In other words, what happens if they do nothing? If they sit there and they've got this challenge, but they don't do anything about it, what's that going to do for them? Are they going to lose money, health, time, freedom, love? Who knows, right? You've got to paint that picture for them because that helps reinforce the pain of not taking action. And then 4th, you need to outline the top solutions that you have or options. How can you help them solve their pain point, right? And then finally, the 5th step when you're speaking to a group is to share a success story. And I can't overemphasize the power of stories, right? We remember stories as human beings. It's how we've been wired for millennia. So when you're speaking to a group, number 1, introduce yourself and your company. Number 2, describe a challenge that you solve. Number 3, emphasize the pain. Help them feel the pain of staying stuck and not taking action. And then number 4, outline the top solutions or options that you'd recommend to get them unstuck, to get them to success. And then lastly, share a success story because they're going to remember it and it's going to give them the opportunity when they hear someone that's feeling the pain that you help solve, then you become the solution to their people's problems, and that's when they'll generate raving referrals to you and your business.